Yeah, well, we feuded a long time. At first, I was lucky enough to work with Andre. When I had left the WWF, I started there in the very beginning, and then I went to Knoxville, Tennessee, and I wound up in Dallas, Texas. And at that time, Andre would come around, with all the territories and, basically knock off the top heel, He wouldn't beat you, but like everybody knew when Andre came to town, you were going to take an ass kicking. So they'd see the heel, beat up pretty good. In regard to working with, it's a lot better to work with him than against him. I would definitely say that, believe me, because the Giant was a nice man, but he had his days sometimes, and if he wasn't in the best of moods, you might have a rough night out there.
You mentioned Andre sometimes had his days. Can any of you tell us one classic story about some time you spent with Andre on the road?
Well, I can tell you one thing about Andre. He came up above to Carmel, New York. There's a bowling alley there called the Briar Patch. He and Skolin got done early and came down. It was 10 minutes to 10. They were watching him. He'd say, "Bartender, please, 6 Budweiser." They put 6 in front, no glass. Well, between 10 minutes to 10, and this is a fact, till 10 minutes after 2, so that's 4 hours and 20 minutes or whatever, he drank 108 bottles of Budweiser. And he walked out, got in the car, Skolin drove him. He was fine and not bombed or nothing. Oh, he was a big super giant superhero.
Any other Andre stories?
I saw him one time in Australia when he was in a bad mood. And he wrestled, I'm going to call the name because the guy might be here later. And he looked at me and said, "Look at this chest. I look like a red potato." So what I did, I went into the back room. When he's in a bad mood, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Very bad mood.